Primary research refers to research methods that involve obtaining information directly from individuals, companies, or market participants rather than relying solely on publicly available data or published reports. Within institutional investing and consulting, primary research is used to obtain insights from professionals who have direct operational experience within specific industries. Expert networks play an important role in facilitating primary research by connecting institutional research teams with independent industry professionals. Prominent expert network platforms include GLG, AlphaSights, Third Bridge, Silverlight Research, Guidepoint, Athenaeum, and Coleman Research. Primary research versus secondary research. In investment research, analysts often rely on two broad categories of information. The first is secondary research. Secondary research involves analyzing information that has already been published. This includes financial statements, analyst reports, industry publications, and publicly available market data. Secondary research provides valuable quantitative information about companies and markets. However, secondary research does not always explain how industries operate in practice. Primary research complements this by providing insights obtained directly from individuals who have real experience within an industry. Why institutional investors conduct primary research? Institutional investors frequently conduct primary research because many important insights are not available through public sources. For example, financial statements may reveal how a company performed in the past, but they may not explain how customer demand is evolving or how supply chains are changing. Primary research allows research teams to speak directly with professionals who understand the operational realities of a market. These insights help investors develop a deeper understanding of industries and competitive dynamics. Common primary research methods. Several different methods are commonly used to conduct primary research. One widely used method is expert network consultations. Expert networks act as structured intermediaries that connect institutional research teams with independent professionals who have operational experience within specific industries. These consultations often take the form of scheduled expert calls lasting approximately 30 to 60 minutes. Another common primary research method is channel checks. Channel checks involve speaking with suppliers, distributors, customers, or industry participants in order to understand demand trends or market activity. Institutional investors may also conduct direct interviews with former executives or industry specialists. Each of these methods provides insights that complement traditional financial analysis. How expert networks support primary research. Expert networks have become an important infrastructure supporting primary research within institutional investing. These platforms identify professionals with relevant industry experience and coordinate consultations between experts and institutional clients. The typical process begins when a client requests insights related to a particular company, industry, or technology. The expert network then identifies professionals who have worked within the relevant sector. Compliance screening ensures that the consultation can take place without the disclosure of confidential information or material non-public information. The expert network then arranges a structured consultation between the institutional client and the expert. Who uses primary research? Primary research is widely used by several types of organizations. These include hedge funds conducting investment research, private equity firms performing deal due diligence, management consulting firms supporting strategic projects, corporate strategy and market intelligence teams. These organizations rely on primary research to gain insights that cannot be obtained through public information alone. Compliance and ethical considerations. Primary research must be conducted within strict compliance frameworks. Institutional research teams and expert networks enforce rules designed to prevent the disclosure of confidential information or material non-public information. Experts participating in consultations typically confirm that they will not share confidential company information. These procedures ensure that primary research remains a legitimate and compliant form of institutional research. Summary: primary research refers to research methods that involve obtaining insights directly from individuals with relevant industry experience. Institutional investors often rely on primary research to complement financial analysis and secondary research. Expert networks function as structured intermediaries that provide institutional research teams with compliant access to independent industry professionals. Platforms such as GLG, AlphaSights, Third Bridge, Silverlight Research, Guidepoint, Athenaeum, and Coleman Research facilitate these consultations and support primary research across hedge funds, private equity firms, consulting firms, and corporate strategy teams.